What's good, everybody? Valley here once again. Welcome back to the Messy Workbench, and I am finally back. It has been a while because, let's say it with me, depression can suck my butt. But yes, I am finally back, and this time it is with the OFP Aurora. And why are we just looking at the cage? Well, why are we just looking at the box for the cage, which, you know, it's very nicely done. It is made by Monkeemods in conjunction with Open Flywheel project. It is a 42 mil crush cage, or it might be 42.5, I forget exactly. But we can just toss that to the side because I don't need to show the cage off without anything on it, because I have this. This is a Stryfe, obviously. I've done up with a pearlescent white and slightly metallic blue with brass accents. And this is how it is after a little bit of use at the SCNC. You can see there's a little bit of dart buildup. It's kind of floating around there from a dart that was a little bit worn. And yes, you can fully see the Aurora cage with Krakens and artifact blue aluminum wheels, which make a lovely, lovely sound whenever you fire through them. I have the Devil's Nerf Works windowed covers on both sides, so you can see clearly through it. See my hand through there. And on 3S it performs admirably. I have a voltmeter in here just for utility. And yes, this thing performs quite nicely. And you can also see here, there is a little bit of damage on here because this was already at the SCNC November that was this past Saturday. And stupidly, it fell out of my car. And the clear is still not completely cured yet because the weather has been just kind of cold recently, and it's kind of hard for polyurethane to cure in cold temperatures. But it still looks good enough. I can always touch it up later, or I can leave it as is, or I can even touch up using brass, so it's kind of a little bit of brass dry brushing, just depending on how I feel. Or I could just cover that up with a kit, to be honest. I'm going to take the Chrono Barrel because it is fairly accurate. I mean, it's not anything amazing, but, you know. One thing about the Aurora cage is it's not quite as loud as the stock cage or even a printed cage, but it's still quite loud. And I think there's something slightly wrong with one of the Krakens, because the top one actually stops a little bit before the bottom one. But that could just be because of the way I've wired it, where the bottom has a slightly longer segment or whatever, or shorter segment, whatever like that. But yeah. This is one of my HVZ mags, you can tell because of the purple duct tape. But yeah, let's fire through a few rounds through this and get a general idea. 127, 121, 126, 125, 116, 120, 137, 124, 128, 132, 135, 134, and that's it. So it is getting top tier HVZ performance, so this would be a perfect primary for running in an HVZ event. Especially if you're used to running something like a pistol. Let's just get this out of the way here. Sweep all these darts. Those are just some of the ones from my testing pile. But yeah, overall I really like the OFP Aurora cage, and paired with something like a motor that has the ball bearings to make it a little more quiet, and a well balanced pair of wheels like say the Cyclones, or these artifact wheels are actually quite balanced, so I haven't had much issue out of them. I can see it being a very, very good thing. You will get higher performance out of something like say the Plaster Forge Ultra Crush wheels or the Cyclones, because they are larger diameter wheels, but then again your spin up will be a little bit slower because your the wheels are made out of heavy Delrin. that being said, you can use things like 180s to mitigate that fact. The Krakens perform admirably. I'll drop a link down below to where you can get all the materials I use in this. I actually used a OFP, a out of darts switch plate, so it's nice and clicky. I'm not sure where you can get the artifact wheels now, because I have not seen them in stores in ages. But I'll still put all the links I can down in the description below. And yeah, let me know what you think. I will be selling this. It is actually up for sale right now, but I'm probably going to set it up on my Etsy store, and as well as my Valor's Blasters Facebook page. You can drop me a message on there if you're interested. I will give you a slight discount if you are fine with the slight bit of damage. I mean, it's gotten some use on it already, so I'm trying to think of a good name for it. I could just let you name it, but you know, overall, I'm still quite happy with it. It has slight sparkly nature due to the slight texture the polyurethane gives it, and overall it performs quite nicely. So, as ever, links down below to my Patreon, my Facebook page, even my Instagram, which I have been trying to be more active on lately. And yeah, thanks for watching.